5 ways in which you might deal with frustration. Firstly, what is frustration? Expectations not being met. Pretty much that simple. We've placed an expectation on something. It's not happening. So why? Well, there's those within our control and those outside of our control. So the first one is that if it's within your control, you have all the tools, all the resources you need to do it, well, you're not doing it. Just figure out a way in which to get it done. Apparently Einstein once said you can't solve a problem from the same space in which you created it. So maybe take a break first. Do something different. Just get away from that feeling of frustration or thinking about that issue that's not done. And then go back to it. But number 2 might be overwhelm. You might just have too much to do. Too much stuff going on. Too many things on your plate. What happens then? Well, prioritise, make schedule. And figure out a way in which you can get everything done. Sometimes it's easy to remember that we feel the need to get everything done straight away. But often we'll get less done in a day than we think, but more done in a week. So maybe the stuff that's not important today can be done later on in the week. But if you make that schedule, prioritize what's important, the stuff that needs to be done. And if that's one of those issues that's there for you, that you really feel you need to get done, and place it on today's list. Depends on how you deal with that. People with high energy might like to get that stuff done first thing in the morning. Others who maybe start their day slower can start with things that they know they'll get done very quickly and build a momentum that allows them to tackle those larger things. But what if it's someone else? What if you're relying on someone else to do something and they haven't done it? Well, first thing is, have you reminded them? If they've said they'd do it, have you actually taken the time to make that call or say that word? Have you done that yet? It might just be that simple. They may have stuff on, they may be busy, they may have just forgotten about it with the stuff that they have going on. They mightn't realize how important it was to you. The next thing is that if you've done that and they still haven't done it, then can you let it go? Can you just say, okay, it's not going to get done? And in that, you're releasing the expectation of it. It might be that simple. And the last one is, if you've done that and you still can't let it go, and it's still there, and you're still frustrated, then maybe it has a greater significance for you, something that's really important. Often, the issue is never the issue. That's often the case. And when something is presenting as frustration, it's actually presenting as something deeper. So, maybe that involves talking to somebody about it, or spending a little bit of time with yourself just in silence, or doing something else entirely, and just asking yourself that question: why is that important to me? So, when you get that answer, you get the freedom to live your life as you want to live it. And you find that these things stop reoccurring, you become less and less frustrated. And you get to live that life that you want, the life that's filled with joy and happiness and love and peace and laughter. Now, wish you a wonderful day, and in part 2 of this, I'll actually show you a technique that'll help you to release that frustration. Have a beautiful day.